The Chrysler PT Cruiser has always been one of the most polarizing cars in automotive history. Some people loved its quirky retro design, while others dismissed it as nothing more than a gimmick. But here we are in 2026, and Chrysler has decided to bring back the PT Cruiser in a way that nobody could have predicted. This isn't just a revival of a nameplate, it's a complete reimagining of what the PT Cruiser can be in today's automotive landscape. The original PT Cruiser was known for its distinct styling, but it was also criticized for its underwhelming performance and lack of innovation. Chrysler has clearly taken those criticisms to heart, because the 2026 PT Cruiser is built to shatter every preconceived notion we had about this car. The most striking thing about it is the design. Chrysler has retained the signature retro silhouette, with that tall roofline and rounded fenders, but now it feels sleeker, bolder, and much more premium. Instead of looking like a novelty, the 2026 model feels like a proper urban crossover with real road presence. Sharp LED lighting, muscular wheel arches, and a refined front fascia give it an upscale edge, while still paying homage to its quirky past. Step inside, and you realize Chrysler wasn't joking when they said this PT Cruiser is built for a modern audience. The cabin is a massive leap forward. Premium materials, ambient lighting, and a completely digital cockpit define the experience. The centerpiece is a massive infotainment display powered by Chrysler's latest Uconnect system, seamlessly integrating everything from navigation to streaming services. The flat floor and open cabin design make it incredibly roomy, something the original PT Cruiser was known for, but now it's complemented by smart storage solutions, wireless charging pads, and customizable seating layouts. Chrysler made sure the interior isn't just about style, it's about function and comfort too. Of course, the biggest question about the 2026 PT Cruiser is performance. And Chrysler has delivered. Gone are the old sluggish four-cylinder engines. Instead, the PT Cruiser enters the electric age. At its core, it's offered as a fully electric crossover, riding on Stellantis STLA medium platform. The standard model delivers around 300 horsepower with a dual-motor setup and an estimated range of 350 miles on a single charge. For those who want more, Chrysler is offering a performance-oriented GT trim with nearly 400 horsepower and a sport-tuned suspension, making it far more dynamic than anything the original PT Cruiser ever dreamed of. Acceleration is quick, smooth, and whisper quiet, thanks to the electric drivetrain, and regenerative braking helps maximize efficiency during city driving. But Chrysler hasn't completely abandoned traditional options. For global markets and buyers who aren't ready to go full EV, there's also a hybrid version, pairing a turbocharged four-cylinder with an electric motor. This variant offers impressive fuel efficiency while keeping costs slightly lower, making the PT Cruiser accessible to a wide audience. It's a clever move, balancing the shift to electrification with the realities of different markets. Safety and technology are where Chrysler really wants the new PT Cruiser to shine. The car comes standard with a full suite of advanced driver assistance systems, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automated parking. Higher trims even feature Chrysler's semi-autonomous driving mode, which can handle highway cruising with minimal driver input. It's clear Chrysler wants this car to be not just stylish, but also forward-thinking and practical for modern drivers. Now let's talk about who this car is really for. The PT Cruiser was always a vehicle that appealed to people who wanted something different. It wasn't about blending in, it was about standing out. The 2026 model embraces that same philosophy but gives it a modern twist. It's designed for urban professionals, small families, and young drivers who want a mix of personality, practicality, and sustainability. The tall cabin makes it perfect for city living, offering easy ingress and great visibility, while the electric powertrain makes it ideal for eco-conscious buyers. Pricing is another key factor. Chrysler is aiming to make the PT Cruiser competitive with vehicles like the high-end Ioniq 5, the Kia EV6, and the Volkswagen ID.4. The base electric model is expected to start in the mid-$30,000 range, while higher trims with extended range and performance upgrades will push closer to $45,000. That positions the PT Cruiser as an attainable but stylish option in a rapidly growing F-market. Of course, the question remains, can Chrysler overcome the reputation of the old PT Cruiser? The answer depends on how people view this car. For some, the PT Cruiser name carries nostalgia, and for others, it's a reminder of one of the most ridiculed cars of the 2000s. But Chrysler is betting big that this reinvention will flip the narrative. With bold styling, advanced technology, and competitive performance, the 2026 PT Cruiser could be the comeback story no one saw coming. At the end of the day, the PT Cruiser isn't just back, it's been reborn. It's no longer a quirky novelty car. It's a modern electric crossover with personality, practicality, and plenty of tech. Chrysler has taken a risk by reviving a controversial nameplate, but in doing so, they've created one of the most interesting cars of 2026. Whether you love it or hate it, one thing is certain, the PT Cruiser is once again the car that refuses to be ignored.